Hey, how about them tops, son?
All day, SEC boys. SEC, they supposed to be SEC. Jersey all day, baby.
You're listening to the Red Out Podcast.
Hello everyone, and welcome into a Red Out short clip here. This is from our latest episode. Hope you enjoy. Depressing
happy things?
Well, and we're not really getting happy, but yeah, it's fine.
Happier.
Women's basketball.
I'm not upset about women's basketball.
I'm
And
not
everybody
either.
getting on Collins needs to chill out.
That is one of the hardest schedules.
That's ridiculous. I'm gonna say something here.
Get on the
You
soapbox.
get in there. Come on, Matt.
I got a problem, bro.
Let's go, bro. Let's hear it.
Bruh. Listen. All right. They played. Okay, the first 4 games. They played. Y'all listen to this.
Okay.
Louisville, number 5 Louisville, at Oklahoma, versus number 13/17 Iowa, and then Central Michigan, who made the Sweet 16 last year. Okay.
Yeah.
And they averaged. I think they averaged like 80 points a game against those 4. Yeah, they gave up 90 something a game. Obviously, need to work on the defense, but the offense is okay. And then they finally got a win against Southern Illinois. And held them under 80. And then they played Oregon State yesterday and only gave up 74, and they held them to 20% three-point shooting. Like, I think the last couple games, and I think tonight they're winning as far as we know, but they were up 16 a few minutes ago. I think they're improving. They've got to work on their defense. But I saw somebody, like I was tweeting for the towel rack at the women's game. I think it was against Iowa or whatever. And some guy was commenting that they needed to fire Collins or whatever. It's ridiculous.
It is. I mean,
give the guy, give him till, at least through December. And if he has one win, then we've got an issue. But, let the guy breathe a little bit. Let him do his job. They're playing murderer's row.
I was trying to get.
That's my issue.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm with you, and it's kind of, I don't know if it's because we're in just like a negative mindset with coaching right now, that anybody that's not coming in and like immediately winning are just like, I don't know. I don't know if it's just toxic mentality or what. But at the same time, okay, you're allowed to be upset that we're losing, but just look. Last night they played number 9. Like,
I was gonna say,
they're gonna play Notre Dame later in the year.
Yeah, and they were in the game the whole time, and they really went toe to toe with them. They were within. I think the largest lead that Oregon State had was like 16 or 17 or whatever, and they cut it down several times to single digits. So I thought it was pretty impressive.
I'm impressed with that as far as that goes. Considering last year the girls had probably one of the softest schedules I could think of, playing like Mississippi Valley and some of those, especially when you compare it to this year's schedule. This year they're going to be playing Notre Dame, number 1 Notre Dame.
Which, by the way, it is almost impossible to find current strength of schedule rankings for women's basketball.
Yeah, Jake was trying to do that before we got started here, but
yeah, I know. I got on like 15 different websites, and they're all like 121st. Like, there's no way they're 121st. And then I was like, oh, that was last year.
Yeah, and last year I can understand why it would be.
You could probably, I think, real-time RPI, if you ever look them up.
Yeah, I use
They have SOS.
Did you?
I don't know if they have stuff for this year though, but they should be soon. They'll have SOS for women.
But seriously, I agree. You got to give the coach some time, because it's not like he's playing a softer schedule and losing games. He's not playing Maine and losing. He's not, seriously, you got to give the guy a break. He's playing number 5, number 13/17, and then number 1 here on the 19th at Notre Dame. So give the dude a break as far as I'm concerned.
They're going to be fine. Come conference play, they're going to be just fine.
Exactly.
Not going to be any deal at all.
Yeah, and it looks like they're up 12 at the end of the third quarter. That was 15 minutes ago.
Okay, there you go.
So there you go. So they're still in control.
We'll see there. Let's see. I got 69.
3 minutes ago, they were up 11. So
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I was going to say 69-58 as of 3 minutes ago. So
playing East Tennessee, by the way. So
that's East Tennessee.
Out there.
That's East Tennessee.
East Tennessee.
That's right.
Yeah,
but yeah, women's basketball. I hope the ladies keep doing what they're doing, playing great. playing some great
I think
ball.
they'll be okay down the road. I'm a big Lady Topper fan, and I think they'll be all right. They've got some players. They really do. They're pretty. They got some depth. They definitely can score. We just got to find some people that can play some defense, and they'll be pretty tough. And they're bigger too. They got some size. Finally.
I'm good with that. Love it. Love it when the Lady Tops do their thing. How do you think they're going to do as far as conference play goes?
They were picked to finish fourth. I do think that UAB is really strong. Rice is really strong. They've had some nice wins. I don't remember who they beat, but they had some nice ones. So I think they'll compete for it. I don't know if they'll get the 1 seed, but I think by the end of the year they'll be a tier 3 seed, and I feel like they'll be right there. I mean, the question is totally going to be defense. If they can play any defense and hold people under 80 at all, they're going to win 3/4 of their games at least.
Okay, cool.
That's the issue.
So, Matt, you're right. I found, at least so RPI calculating it right now, the Lady Tops have the 38th hardest strength of schedule currently.
Right. So that's going to improve because that's just based on itself right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, they just start from scratch. Everybody's at number one, and then you start playing people. So it'll be better than that, I think.
I mean, yeah, and especially
that we played so far.
Yeah, and if the teams that they've played so far continue to succeed, Louisville and Iowa and all these other teams, I mean, it's just going to help us out.
And they will.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Men kind of came up short on us, but hey, I think we're all disappointed with the way it ended, but, that's still beating West Virginia as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, I thought at the beginning of this year that of all the available wins on the board, now it may not by the end of the year, because who knows what West Virginia is going to be.
Yeah.
But at the beginning at least, I mean, I thought this is your best shot for the most marquee of marquee wins that you can get, and you go and get it, and it's a real name. I will say this though, I don't identify with Kentucky fans on much. I don't.
Yeah.
But if there's a club for hating West Virginia fans, I want in.
Yes.
Because booing and hissing and screaming, what kind of dumpster humans live in West Virginia? Like, oh my Lord, y'all need, I know that I say some mean stuff about the other team's fan bases, and but if they were playing, what was it, what did they boo the kid at halftime? But seriously though, are they not, Couch Burning Nation needs to calm down, because, dear God,
Are West Virginians dumpster Americans? Is that the politically correct?
Dumpster Americans.
Dumpster Americans, yeah,
Yes.
I guess that would...
Dumpster Americans?
Yes.
As opposed to us who are redneck Americans.
Yes.
They're dumpster Americans.
Right.
Yes. We're hillbillies.
I'm telling you, you can just go east of Richmond. Let's keep Richmond. You can draw a line,
Straight down.
cut it off, give it to West Virginia, and just let them be Dumpsterville, USA. Virginia doesn't want their name associated with West Virginia.
No.
They don't want any part of it.
No, so
Just
you're
let
going to... They need to rename the state then. That's
Yes,
just
I said
gonna have to be something
Dumpsterville.
else. Dumpsterville, okay.
The Commonwealth of Dumpster, whatever.
What about Dumpsteropolis or something?
Dumpsteropolis,
That'll
whatever.
work. Okay.
Just the Commonwealth of
That sounds
Dumpsters.
Trash
And-
Panda USA.
Trash
Okay.
Panda, yeah, just is that their? They don't have a state bird. They have a
got
state animal.
they
It's a
got state
raccoon.
animal. Yes, that'd be even better.
The state birds are raccoons.
There we go. Yes.
They can't tell the difference. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, we did beat Valparaiso.
Just say Valpo. It's fine.
Valpo.
They have a stupid name.
Yeah, that's really... I don't even know where that came from.
A city in Spain. That's where it comes from.
They did beat Valpo 83-71. They beat West Virginia 63-57, which that's a pretty defensive game as far as I'm concerned. To not score 71.
That was one of the best early season basketball games I've seen in a while, especially because it was so low scoring. I mean, it was a freaking brawl the whole night. And if you look back at the score, neither team had a lead more than 6 the entire night.
Wow.
It was pretty...
Well, not only that,
incredible.
so, you start looking at steals. Tops had 15 steals. West Virginia known for being disruptive
And stealing. Yes.
Yeah, only had 7.
Yes, and that includes the fans
Yeah.
and the players. But yeah.
Yeah.
We played their game.
Exactly.
Beat them with it.
I mean, as cliche as it is, that is the thing. Press teams don't like to be pressed.
Yeah. And I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but is the handcuffing kind of Charles Bassey, is it still affecting us with, the Central Florida game and, some of those others? Kind of locking him down with the zone, locking him up so that there's no easy penetration to get him the ball, etc.
Well, I mean, against UCF, dude had 25.
He had 25. Okay.
Yeah, he went
Yeah,
8.
he had 20 in the first half, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to look at it right now. But yeah, he was an absolute machine. Now, you do wonder if...
Well, what happened in the second half? Yeah,
he had 18 in the first half.
Okay.
But I mean,
Okay,
still going up wasn't
Taco
there.
Fall.
Which, by the way, what a great name.
Taco Fall, yes.
Fall.
I was just thinking
what
that.
An awesome name. Like,
yes.
It kind of makes me hungry. Like, oh, tacos.
Yes.
See, man, I am really hungry.
He looks like he needs to eat a little bit,
Well, he's 7'6". There ain't no way.
I mean, what's he supposed to eat? Like
probably
grits?
taking in 5,000 calories a day. Looks like that.
You're probably right. We're probably extremely jealous.
I have no idea what you could feed a 7'6" guy to make him gain weight. Like,
I mean, at
like
least a full chicken.
Louisville, yeah, just a whole chicken.
Straight up lard.
Just
Straight up lard.
come here, Taco. It's time for your medicine. There's just a can of Crisco with a ladle. Just come here, boy.
I could just see him at lunch. He's eating, and they got a IV of lard going straight into the veins.
It's just straight glucose.
Yes.
Coach, my heart it hurts. I don't care, boy. You have got to get fatter. We can't have you pushed around.
Yes. You're going to be the Shaq of our team, Taco.
Well, I mean, but with a name like Taco, he ought to be heavy.
Taco just sounds like the dude from the league.
It
That's
does.
all I can
I'll never know.
All I can picture is him like high as a kite going.
Nagin.
There you go. Matt, have you ever seen the league?
No, I haven't.
Dude.
Oh, you got to watch that, dude.
Dude.
You've got to watch that.
Still on Netflix?
I don't know. They pulled it. It may be. I don't know.
Well, go pirate it on Series Crate
Yes.
or something. Like,
You need to check it out. Yes, it's a great show.
but I mean, they just play bad down the stretch, right? Like,
Yeah.
and that's what Stan said. He goes, look, for 100 minutes they played good. The last 20 they just didn't, and that's how you get beat.
Yep.
And I look for this UCF team. I mean, didn't they beat the brakes off of St. Joe like earlier in the?
I think so.
Yeah, they won by 20.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be a good team. Now, how good, I don't know, but I think after
They're supposed to win the American.
right, so
they're preseason favorite to win the American.
and the American is a good
decent conference.
Yeah, so
Top 10 conference.
right, exactly. So if you're talking about looking back on this part of the season, you're not going to remember, and quite frankly, I don't think the selection committee will remember this being a tragic, terrible loss. It's a loss, yes, but it's a neutral site against what's going to be ending up being a decent, probably top 75, top 80 team. So you're probably talking like a Q2 or whatever they call it loss. So okay, not the worst. Yeah, and
I think UCF will probably be top 50, pushing
so?
top 25.
I hope so.
They're pretty solid, I think.
yeah, I mean, I would love for it to be like a quadrant 1 style like loss.
Yeah.
Or whatever they end up calling it in the net. Which, by the way, on that whole thing, the net. Devin, are you familiar with it? So they're redoing. They're not just doing RPI anymore. So what they're doing is they've come up with their own. The selection committee's come up with their own. They call it It's called the net. I can't even remember. It's like the national something. I don't know. But anyways, they take KenPom. They take everything. They've got their own little metric that they're going to use. They're going to take into account everything that we took into account before, except they're replacing the RPI. I need them to release that metric. It's early enough in the season that they can actually start telling us what that's going to look like, what they're going to use. Because I think we need transparency in that, honestly. But I can't find it anywhere. It's kind of taking me off. It's the same stupid article that's on there.
I tried to look for that too. I couldn't find anything on it.
Yeah, the only thing is what they were reporting when they first announced it, like in April or like August. I don't even remember, but I'm pissed off about it because I want to know how they're going to be ranking our teams.
I can understand that, but that's kind of one of the ways they just keep everything close to the chest. And
well, it's not that close to the chest because honestly, they have media members come in every year and they walk through the guys that have been on it before. They walk through exactly how they do it. I mean, they still do use there are still biases in it, but it's not this cloak and dagger thing that everybody likes to make it out to be.
They were the people who shot Kennedy, so I'm just saying.
They were on the grassy knoll. The
They
committee,
were there.
the
They were
whole
there.
Condoleezza Rice was on the grassy knoll.
Yes, they're behind 9/11, dude. Don't not doubt that. Okay.
Condoleezza Rice.
Yes. Of course, it's hard to beat a team that's shooting about 50%, both field goal percentage and 3-point percentage.
God, that's bad.
I mean, that's every other shot. I mean, that's great. I mean, of course, Western shot 33.3%.
Doesn't help.
But, 33.3% of the time, it hits every time.
Yeah.
So, we're good.
Sex Panther.
Yes, Sex Panther. But for me, I'm just looking at the shot chart here. I mean, it looks like Charles Bassey put in some work, along with the forwards there. I mean, because if you just look right there, basically on the post, I mean, that's where all the shots are taken.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm loving that. And, of course, that dude is a great, free throw shooter. What is his percentage on free throws?
He's pushing... I mean, I hadn't looked at it, but I would say he's pushing 70 for a guy being 6'11". That's
the game...
pretty decent.
The few games I've checked out so far this season, because I'm not a big basketball guy, he was... Every time he got fouled, it was like guaranteed 2 almost. And I was like, that's awesome.
So he's averaging...
He's shooting over 61.8%.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. We pulled up that PDF at the exact same time. Yeah, which you can't. But yeah, you can't hack a shot.
Beat you to it, bro.
Which is good, right?
You can't beat the quick draw on Matt. He's got you there.
I know, right? He types so fast.
I already had it pulled up, man. Preparation.
H.
I got like 6 tabs open. I just didn't have the season statistics up. Of course, I do have GoSycamores.com up, because...
Yep, I got them up too.
Dude,
I'm just going to leave.
I was going to say,
seriously, I opened up the tabs and I put them in the order of what we were talking about, man. I'm prepared.
There you go. Love it.
After it, bro.
I'm not that organized.
He is so pumped.
Yeah, that's why I was 4 minutes late on the call.
Yeah,
that's all good.
Getting his stuff together.
It's all good, dog. Yeah, we were just talking about stupid stuff.
We were literally talking about Pokemon and eating like cinnamon cookies.
There you go.
Like that's what we were doing.
Because that's what my wife fixed, and I had to go get us drinks.
It was so good.
Yeah. So Western plays Indiana State tomorrow. Is that 2 Eastern or is that 2?
I think it's 2 Eastern.
Or Central, whatever I just said.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
it's 2 Eastern.
I think it's 2.
I'm looking at it right now. It's 1 p.m. Ha! You don't have that one up, do you?
Ooh.
It's 1 p.m. Central.
It's getting aggressive in here.
Everything, man. That's just
1 p.m. Okay.
Yeah. And so.
Okay, side story here, real quick. Jake and I are kids.
Sorry, sir.
No, you're good. Jake and I are kids, and we're playing some card game. It was a Star Wars card game. We are so competitive with each other.
Dude, I forgot that existed. Holy crap.
So we're so competitive with each other. We're sitting there for like 4 hours playing this game. Neither one of us really know what we're doing. But I was like, dude, I'm ready to quit. And he's like, well, if you quit, you lose. I'm like, crap. So we played for like another hour, and I'm like, finally I just said, forget it. I don't care. If I lose, I lose. I'm done. Do you remember that?
I do not remember that
at all. You do not remember that?
It sounds exactly like me.
Yes, it is.
I do get a little bit into stuff.
He's like, well, if you quit, you lose. And I'm like, well, I guess I lose because this game sucks. This is not any good.
It was
awful.
It was terrible. The cards are cool, though. I think I still have some somewhere.
You may have them. I don't know.
Sitting in a drawer somewhere. But no, I mean, Indiana State, right? I mean, I don't know. They got 2, like, Matt, if you've got the page up, they got 2 players averaging 20 points a game, and then it drops off to 8. Like 8.3.
Yes, Jordan Barnes and then Tyreek Key.
Where do I know the name
guys.
Jordan Barnes from? That kid sounds so familiar.
Sounds like Jordan Belfort.
No. Where's he from?
Well, hold on. Let me click.
Jordan Barnes. Sorry.
He is from
Yeah, I don't have that tab up.
Christian Brothers High School in St. Louis.
I don't know where I've heard that name from.
He's a junior, so he's been around. And then, I love his last name. Kev. Tyreek Kev.
Kev.
I'm pretty sure it's Key, bud.
Key?
K-E-Y. That's what it says on their...
You're right. I'm just blind. I thought it was Kev. I was rolling with it.
Oh, my God. I was like, Kev's actually a pretty cool name. That's kind of like a nickname, you know?
It's
hey,
like,
Kev.
It's like me, got 2 first names, like Ricky Bobby.
Name, so.
I'm going to call him Kev. So
technically, you've got 3 first names.
I do. I do, actually. I'm like Ricky Bobby. But yeah, Tyreek Key, also averaging 20 points and some change.
Yeah.
And then after
Most of those guys are shooting over 50% from 3. So that could be something to watch for sure.
So if we sell them marijuana... If we sell them marijuana from Kentucky Street, we may be good, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, J.A. can hook them up, right?
Yeah.
No, he was
Little
just,
Sean.
He
Little
was,
Sean.
He was just dancing.
Little Sean can do it. He's
Oh,
got
my
this.
bad. Okay, yeah.
Little
And-
Sean,
I
take
got
the
you.
hit.
Oh, Tay.
Yeah, Tate's got him. Tay and Deshaun got him.
Oh my gosh! Which, by the way, you should check out his music. It's awesome.
I haven't listened to it at all.
I've listened to it. I don't do rap, so
Well, see, now I want to listen to it. 'Cause I like some rap. Is it mumble rap?
no. It's not mumble rap.
Then it's probably fine.
But it was like hoes and money and basically everything rap talks about in general.
That's fun.
I mean, it wasn't boats and hoes by any means, but it was.
Well, then it's not going platinum.
Nope, it's not going platinum. Sorry, dude. Hope you enjoyed the clip from our latest episode. Subscribe for our weekly Red Out podcast. And always remember, go Tops.